I've wasted a lot of time and money on EDC gear. And if you're new to EDC, you probably will too. Welcome to Not Another EDC Podcast, where everyday carry meets everyday life. My name is Mikey. I'm a husband, father, EDC content creator, and gear enthusiast. Today, I want to share 3 big mistakes I made in my everyday carry journey, so maybe you can save a little money and some frustration along the way. So let's dive into it. Number 1, buying too much too fast. When I first got into EDC, I thought the more I carried, the more prepared I was. I had my pockets stuffed, backpacks, slings, fanny packs, overloaded, and honestly, half the stuff never got used. I do want to put a disclaimer out there. A lot of the stuff, I want to say 85, maybe even 90% of the stuff that I got during my EDC journey was given to me for review, but that 10 to 15% that was me. If I learned anything from this first mistake is that I really just had to start small and add gear based on my actual daily needs. Not because I saw someone else post a pocket dump, and I'm not gonna lie, when I see pocket dumps, like it gets me going, it gets me excited, right? Because it's gear that attracts me and maybe gear I've never seen before, and it immediately this dopamine just hits me of, gosh, I want to get it. I want to get the latest and greatest. But a good tip is to maybe carry a notebook around, or even just using the notes on your phone, and write down what you use on a daily basis. And maybe track it for an entire 7 days, from Sunday to Saturday. Write down all the tools that you physically use throughout that week. And then maybe if you carry that over to the other set of weeks, and in a 4-week span, in a month span, you track realistically what you've used. And then maybe you curate your carry based off of that. That's what I mean by starting small. If I were to do it again, I would probably carry a notebook with me and literally do that. Just write down, oh, I used my pen today. I used my knife to cut a package open today. Things of that nature. I guess the reality of it all is that you don't need to look like you're bugging out or anything like that when you're just making a small trip to, let's say, Target. Number 2, chasing hype drops. I'm not gonna lie, I fell for the hype. Till this day, I still kind of fall for the hype with limited edition knives, exotic steels, titanium everything. Gosh, I mean, I was on a hunt for a Chris Reeves knife, Umnumzan, for years when I first started EDC, not even knowing a lot of the things that came with it. It was just hype. A lot of people talked about it. It was a heavily sought out knife. It still is till this day. The price tag on that thing is about $500. I've never spent that money on that knife, but the fact that I was like trading up knives to buy that knife, man, it's crazy. It's crazy to think, because I don't use that as often as I use a utility knife. I mean, literally, this thing gets more playtime than any knife that I own. Not even gonna lie. This is the Tyrant V3 Tyrant Ultra by Exceed Designs. This thing, way more time. And I mean, look at the blade, right? This is a user. But more than any knife that I have in my collection, that definitely fits the bill 100% of the time. And why did I buy it? Because of the hype. And where does it live? In my tool cabinet. That's it. Not in my pockets. Maybe I'll pop it out. When I first got it, maybe I carried it once every other month, maybe once every quarter, but it was not a tool that I used all the time. It's funny because there would be days where I would carry that and a multi-tool, my Leatherman Arc actually, and then I'll pull out my Leatherman Arc Magna Cut blade and cut open a package or whatever task I needed to do. The lesson for that mistake is simple. Don't buy because it's hyped. Ask yourself, will I actually carry this every single day? And then maybe to that first lesson where you're writing down the things that you do every single day and you're opening packages every single day, then yeah, use a $500 knife to open a package every single day if that's your forte. Some don't. Some don't want to do that. For others that are out there that are just knife enthusiasts who have maybe multiple expensive knives, they probably don't care much. But that's a pretty penny, $500. You're looking at a hefty part of your check that you're setting aside for a knife like that. I mean, nothing says waste of money more like a Safe Queen knife when you're still using a box cutter for your daily tasks. And lastly, the third mistake is ignoring the practical needs. I feel like I'm preaching this every single podcast episode. Carry the things that you truly use. I spent months chasing, not even months. I spent years chasing an Umnanzan. That's wild. You don't have to do that. And I completely ignored carrying things like a pen or chapstick or even a portable charger. I'll literally walk out of my house with that knife first and not have those necessities with me. Those are things that I literally use every single day. So guys, EDC isn't just about survival or tactical flex. It's about making your day smoother. Now, there's going to be an argument where EDC is also for gear enthusiasts and people who collect. 100%. But a lot of the things that I feel gets lost in this world of EDC is the focus on solving real problems. Cutting open a package, you don't have a knife or a sharp cutting tool, that's a problem. Your lips are chapped, that's a problem. You can't see because your glasses are maybe fogged up. You got fingerprints all over it from your kids and you need a hank like this. But if you don't have one, that's a problem. So really, if you take that back seat and really look at it from a grand point of view, is your $500 knife going to charge a phone that's dead or charge your kid's tablet that's dead or moisturize your lips? No. But then again, mistakes are part of the journey. Everyone buys dumb gear at some point. Hell, I still buy dumb gear. At least other people may think that I still buy dumb gear. But the key is learning how to refine your carry based on your everyday life. Not just what looks cool online. EDC should really evolve with you. Your work life, everyday life, your family life, dad life, for my dads out there. Now it takes us to our recurring segment for these podcasts, and that's what's in the truck today. You may or may not have this in your truck, but Kleenex, especially if you have bad allergies like me. Kids also have seasonal allergies. Kleenex is a plus. In addition to that, maybe you're in a drive-thru, you just got yourself some McDonald's. Now your hands are super greasy from them fries. If you ever have any spills, messes, or sticky hands, kids just get Cheeto Puff hands. Kleenex, clutch. But guys, that's it for Not Another EDC Podcast. Share this with a buddy who carries. Share this with another family member. Share this with another friend. Or maybe share this with someone who keeps falling for those drop hypes. But as always, stay aware, stay prepared, and remember, don't carry too much stuff. Just carry what you need. My name is Mikey Messina. This is the Mikey Daily Carry channel. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Waka pat!